This is the talented star of stage and screen, young and beautiful Jane Fonda.
Thank you, and this is my partner, Chester Kimball, from Woodbury, New Jersey.
This is the distinguished film star of two continents, James Mason.
Hello, and this is my partner, Noreen Rechtenwald of Jackson Heights. And now we are all assembled to play the game Password.
Yes, it's Password. Brought to you this evening by Bissell, famous for carpet care. Now you can do it yourself. Carpets and rugs come really clean the Bissell way. And now here's your host on Password, Alan Ludden.
Good evening. Thank you. Very nice to have you with us to play Password. How are you, James Mason?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Fine, good to see you. Jane Fonda.
Hello.
You are a busy movie star these days. What's the movie that's currently in release?
Well, Walking the Wild Side is playing in town right now at the Criterion.
Then you've already finished another one?
Yes, I've finished Chapman Report, and I'm about to do Period of Adjustment.
And when are you coming back to Broadway?
In the fall, thank heaven.
Oh, we'll be glad to have you back. Now, Jane Fonda, this gentleman here on your right, Chester Kimball by name. Let's see, Chester, what do you do for a living?
I'm a credit manager, Alan, for a firm that manufactures automobile body parts, instruments, and railway cars.
Good. How do you play Password?
Bad?
How do you play?
Poorly.
Great. Oh, no, you play very well.
No,
You play very well. That's
Very
good.
well.
Good to have you here. James Mason, sir. Nice to have you to play Password with us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Have you assembled here to play our game of Password? I love the way you kind of padded your part there at the beginning of the show. You know? James Mason, what brings you to New York right now?
I'm rehearsing for a television rendition of Rebecca. You remember Rebecca?
Yes, and you're going to play
Max de Winter.
Max de Winter, no less. And what about your movies? Is there a movie coming out that we can look forward to?
There's one coming out in, I think, June. The celebrated Lolita, which you may have heard.
Very good. Everybody's looking forward to seeing what that movie version seems like, and with you in it, it should be very exciting. Now, this lady here, Noreen Rechtenwald, did I say that right?
Oh, you did. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Noreen, it's good to have you here. Are you married?
Yes, I am. I've been married 7 years to a draftsman, and we have a little boy who's 9 months old.
Very good. I hope he's going to watch us play Password.
I hope so, too.
All right, let's play it. I'll tell you how we do it. I give a copy of the Password here to Jane Fonda. Now, the very same password goes to James Mason, and while they look at it, we'd like you folks at home to take a look at it.
The password is sandwich.
Now, everybody knows the password except Jane's partner, Chester Kimball, and James Mason's partner, Noreen Rechtenwald. We're going to keep the word up on the screen while I explain the object of our game, which is very simple. You see, using only one-word clues, Jane, you're to make your partner say the password. And James Mason, your object is the same. Make the partner say the password. And the team that gets it first is the one that scores. All right, Jane, we'll start
Snack.
with you. What? You're ready to go. The first clue's worth 10 points. What is it?
Snack.
Snack.
Meal.
Snack, meal. I like your attitude, Jane. You're right in there. 9 points, James Mason.
Dagwood.
Sandwich.
Sandwich is the word. Dagwood is a very American clue, you know. That's very good.
Thank God he's thinking that way.
That's very good. Now, the score stands. Nothing for Jane's team, 9 for James Mason's team. The first team that scores 25 points wins the game, which is worth $250, and a chance to win even more money in the lightning round, which you know is kind of a hectic race against the clock. All right, let's see what's going to happen this time. I'm going to give the password now to Chester and to Noreen, and as they study it, you study it at home, please.
The password is laundry.
You got it, Noreen? Mm-hmm. All right, first clue's Chester's, worth 10 points.
Clothes.
Jacket.
Clothes, jacket. No, 9 points, Noreen.
Chinese.
What do you call them? Mandarin.
Mandarin, no. Very good, but not right. 8 points, Chester.
Dirty.
Rags.
Dirty, rags, 7 points, Noreen.
Wash.
Laundry.
Laundry! Are you having fun, Noreen?
Oh, I'm having a ball.
You having a ball? I couldn't tell. By the way, when you hear this sound, it means that your clue has not been accepted by our authority, Dr. Reason A. Goodwin, an editor of the forthcoming World Book Encyclopedia Dictionary. I hope you don't hear that sound, but if you do, you know what it means. All right. I'll give a brand new password now to Jane Fonda, to James Mason, and as they look at it, you look at it.
The password is spat.
All right, Jane, first clue's yours, worth 10 points.
Spitted.
Spat.
Yes!
That's what you call method playing a password. What was that clue again?
Spitted.
The past tense is spit, huh? Very good. Very good. Well, you coin a word and win the game, I guess. The score stands 10-16. And I give the password to Chester and Noreen, and as they look at it, you look at it.
The password is barn.
All right, Noreen, first clue's worth 10 points, could give you the game.
Silo.
Wheat.
Silo wheat. Logical, not right. 9 points, Chester. 5 seconds.
Farm.
Farm.
Grain.
Farm grain. No, 8 points, Noreen.
Storage.
Granary.
Granary. No, 7 points, Chester.
Building.
Bin.
Bin. No, 6 points, Noreen.
Bin.
Barn.
Almost, didn't you?
Oh, this is going to be a wild one, isn't it? Jane, I must explain one thing. I have to take the first word, Jane.
What?
I have to take the first word you say. You know that. Yeah.
I just realized.
All right. So the score stands 10-22, and anything can and probably will happen. Here we go. I'll give the password this time to Jane Fonda, James Mason, and as they look at it, you look at it.
The password is blackmail.
All right, Jane Fonda, first clue's 10 points. It's yours.
Frame.
5 seconds.
Pigeon.
Frame pigeon. 9 points, Noreen.
Incriminating.
Oh, goodness. Damaging.
Incriminating, damaging. Now, 8 points, Jane. 5 seconds.
Force.
Five seconds.
Jail.
Force jail. 7 points, James Mason.
Rat.
Stoolie.
Rat Stoolie. She's right in there. 6 points, Jane.
Letter. Oh, I should have done that.
Good clue. 5 seconds, Chester.
Shoot.
Letter, shoot. 5 points, James.
Repurchase.
Would you repeat that, sir?
Repurchase.
Repurchase. 5 seconds, Noreen.
Yeah, I know. Return.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry. Time
no.
is up. 4 points, Jane.
Oh, I thought you said the time's up.
What? For her. It's yours now. 4 points.
False.
False.
Faults.
False.
False.
5 seconds, Chester. Oh, sorry. Time's gone. 3 points, James Mason.
Criminal.
Offense.
Criminal offense. 2 points, Jane Fonda. 5 seconds.
Hangnail.
Hangnail. 5 seconds, Chester.
Here.
Hangnail. What did you say? Never
I
mind.
know the
I
answer.
said hangnail.
I
One-
know the answer.
1 point. 1 point, James Mason. 5 seconds.
Money.
Money.
Counterfeit.
Money counterfeit. No, my friends, I must tell you the word is blackmail.
Oh, see, sounds like hangnail.
Did you know it? Did you know it, Chester?
No, I did not.
All right. Well, that was very interesting. It was time that we had a little broglio like that. But right now, here is a word from New Contact, continuous action capsules. It's what? All right, let's play the game here. We have a score. Shall we move along? We have a score of 10 for Jane Fonda, 22 for James Mason. The password goes this time to Chester and Noreen, and as they study it, you study it at home.
The password is lips.
All right, the score of the game, you know, is 25 points. You have 22, Noreen. The first clue is yours, worth 10 points.
Kissable.
Kissable.
Lips.
What did you say, Jane?
I'm not going to repeat it.
No, don't.
Very interesting, I would say there. Noreen, you have scored over 25 points, giving you $250 and a chance to pick up more money in our lightning round. Now we're going to see how much money you can win in 1 minute. Your partner here, James Mason, will give you clues to 5 passwords, one at a time, and each password that you get is worth $50. The only trick is you've got to move along as quickly as you can. And James Mason, if you feel your clues aren't getting through, you may, of course, move along to the next word. All right, you've got to do it all now in only 1 minute. Here's the first word. Go.
Boston.
Beans.
Beverage.
Tea.
T's right for 50.
Clothes.
Dresses.
Garment.
Suit.
Ladies.
Blouse.
Fuller.
Skirt.
Dress up.
Evening. Gown.
All right, 25 seconds is gone, Jane.
Let's
Next
go.
word.
Builder.
Construction.
Name.
House.
James.
Mason.
Mason's right.
Wound.
Cut.
Result.
Bleed.
Aspirin.
Headache.
Killer.
Pain.
Payne's right for 150.
Leave.
Go.
Abandon.
Dessert.
Oh, very good. All right, let's see what words you missed. Those clothes he was
Costume.
going for
Oh,
were
costumes.
costumes. And finally, he wanted you to quit. Quit. All right, let's see what we have there. You have now $150, Noreen, for the lightning round, plus $250 for the game, giving you a total at the end of your first game of $400. $400 for Noreen Rechtenwald. Now, Noreen, Chester, that completes our first game, but you and Chester will be playing password for the entire show tonight. And the more games you win, the more money you win. So let's start our second game now by asking you, Noreen, if you will join Jane Fonda over here. Chester, join James Mason and start your second game. See, we're going to switch. By the way, we'll play password with the studio audience before each show for cash prizes. In addition, many of our contestants here actually come from the audience. So if you'd like tickets, please send your request for tickets to Password Tickets, CBS 485 Madison Avenue, New York 22, New York. We'd like very much to have you join us here in the studio. Are you ladies all acquainted?
Oh, yes.
You're all set? How about you gentlemen?
Yes, we're very happy.
All right, there's...
All right. Later.
All right, let's start the game. I'll give the brand new password to Jane Fonda and James Mason, and as they study it, you study it at home.
The password is debate.
James Mason, first clue is yours, worth 10 points.
Discuss.
Talk.
Discuss, talk. 9 points, Jane.
Argument.
Quarrel.
Argument, quarrel. 8 points, James Mason.
Political.
Debate.
Debate. Jane, I like your attitude. You're out to win, aren't you?
Well, but it doesn't look that way.
All right.
Now.
Here we go. We'll see what happens this time. I'll give it the password to Noreen and to Chester, and as they study it, you study it at home.
The password is ham.
Oh, I just saw the word. Noreen, first clue is yours, worth 10 points.
Pork.
Pork.
Pig.
Pork, pig. 9 points, Chester.
Vaudevillian.
Ham.
Ham is the word.
Oh, gracious. What am I doing?
It was very kind of him to say vaudevillian, wasn't it? He avoided the word actor assiduously. All right, let's see. We have nothing for Jane's team, 17 for James Mason's team, but anything could happen, Jane, as I'll give a brand new password to you and James Mason, and say, look at it, you look at it.
The password is lyric.
All right, first clue is yours, Jane, worth 10 points.
Poetic.
Laconic.
Poetic, laconic. How literary. No. 9 points, James Mason.
Poem. Oh,
Poem.
silly.
No.
Ode.
Poem, ode. All right, 8 points, Jane.
Hammerstein.
Lyrical.
All right, roughly, Noreen, you've given me a form of the word we're seeking. One chance to give me the precise word.
Lyric.
That's it. It's a very good clue, Jane.
That was a marvelous clue. That was terrific.
We'll continue our game in a moment, but you know busy feet make dirty rugs. Now, here's what you can do about that. All right, the score stands now 8 for the ladies, 17 for the gentlemen, and the password, a brand new password, goes to Noreen and Chester Kimball, and as they look at it, you look at it at home.
The password is menu.
All right, Chester, the first clue's worth 10 points, could give you the game.
Table d'hote. Table d'hote.
Table. Sorry, that is not allowed for the obvious reason that it's really 3 words. All right, here we go. 9 points, Noreen.
Restaurant.
What did he say?
I don't blame you.
She said restaurant.
I said restaurant.
Waitress.
Restaurant waitress. 8 points, Chester.
I'll say anything, all right? Coffee grinder.
No, not allowed. 7 points, Noreen. 7 points.
Jane.
No, I don't.
Selection.
Automat.
Selection automat. 6 points, Chester.
Order.
Menu.
Menu is the word. Coffee grinder was a little much there. All right. It is 2 words, I think. But anyway, it was ruled out by our judge. Now, we have a score of 8 for the ladies, 23 for the gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Anything can happen.
We're good.
Jane, don't let that.
Nothing to it, you say? You watch. All right, here we go. Password goes to Jane Fonda, James Mason. As they look at it, you look at it.
The password is toupee.
Perfectly all right. 10 points, Jane.
Hairpiece.
Sorry, not allowed.
It's
2 words.
hyphenated, isn't it?
It's a hyphenated word's not allowed. 9 points, James Mason.
Wiglet.
Toupee.
Toupee.
Made her feel better, right?
Wiglet. Wiglet. All right.
I feel good too, Chester.
That gives you Chester.
I'm sure you do.
Chester, you have now $250 for that game and a chance to pick up $250 more in the lightning round, and you know how we play it.
Yes.
You all set?
All set.
It's got to be done in 1 minute. Here's the first word. Go.
Acid.
Burn.
Death.
Die.
Drink.
Liquid.
Murder.
Kill.
Next one.
Next word.
Game.
Game.
Play.
Olympic.
Track.
Good.
Race.
All right, 35 seconds is gone.
Where.
Next word. Try the next.
Stadium.
Next word.
Tree.
Bush.
Timber.
Wood.
$50.
Beer.
Beer. Liquid. Ale.
Ale's right for 100.
Fire.
Burn.
Metal.
Weld.
All right, time is up. Those were very tough. Very tough. All right, Chester. The first word was the death, the liquid, poison he was going for. Poison. The Olympic sport was the word, and finally it was spark. But that still gives you $100 for the lightning round plus $250 for the game, giving you a total at the end of your second game of $350. Chester, Noreen, as you know, on our nighttime password, the more games you play, the more money you win. So will you, for your third game, go back to your original partners, please? I'd like to take a moment here to remind you that Password is on most of these same CBS television stations every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. New York time. That is, of course, in addition to our regular Tuesday night get-together at this time. This week, our guest celebrities are Carmel Quinn and Mel Torme. Check your local listings for our daily games and try to be with us. Why not tomorrow? All right, let's start our third game here tonight. I'll give the brand new password, starting a new game. You all right? Here we go.
I forgive you.
Jane Fonda, James Mason. As they look at it, you look at it.
The password is bug.
All right, Jane, first clue's yours, worth 10 points.
Beetle.
A bug.
That's it for 10. Incidentally, Jane, Chester, and Noreen, may I explain something? If we don't have time to complete a 25-point game, the team that is ahead at that point will receive $250, all right? So you want to stay ahead. All right, I give the password now to Chester and Noreen, and as they look at it, you look at it at home.
The password is colony.
All right, Noreen, first clue's yours, worth 10 points. 5 seconds.
America?
United.
America United. Thank you, sir. All right. Chester, 9 points.
Original.
Heritage.
Original Heritage, 8 points, Noreen.
13.
States.
13 states, 7 points, Chester.
Union.
Constitution.
Constitution, no, 6 points, Noreen.
British.
Colonies.
All right, colonies, I'll accept the plural. That's the word.
I helped you with that.
I think it was mighty nice of you to say that America is not a colony. That's very good. Oh! Time is up. I almost lost my hand. Time is up, and the score stands 10 for Jane's team, 6 for James Mason's team, so that means Chester has $250. We'll be back in a minute to tell you about next week's guest stars on Password, but right now, let's step into the Dutch Master's marrying room. All right, let's see what's happened tonight. Chester Kimball, you have won $600.
Thank you.
Noreen Reckenwald, you have won $400, and you have been very good. It's been a great evening.
Oh, thank you.
Next week, we'll have 2 new contestants who will be playing Password with our guest stars, Ann Southern and Alan King. Should be a very exciting evening. We hope you'll join us. Jane Fonda. It's been a lot of pleasure.
Thank you very much.
You've been delightful. You'll come back and play Password with us?
If I live so long.
All right. James Mason, sir, it's been a real privilege to have you with us tonight.
Thank you very much.
You come back,
I've
I
enjoyed
hope.
it. I'd love to.
We'll see you all next week at the same time or tomorrow on the daytime Password over most of these same CBS television stations. Until then, this is Alan Ludden saying the password tonight is think. Think of how much fun you can have with words. Try playing Password at home, why don't you? So long. See you tomorrow, I hope. Good night.
Password has been brought to you this evening by Dutch Masters cigars, made from tobaccos that are married for mildness. Dutch Masters, the fine cigar. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Jack Clark. The contestants on this pre-recorded program were selected and interviewed in advance.